Hi, this is Andy Scott with North Shore Apartments and Condos. I'm walking into 838 Judson, number 2A. This is a really nice 2-bedroom, 2-bath rehab. And you can see just as we walk in the door, you get a look to the right is the kitchen, which is a super spacious, modern kitchen. In front of us are the bedrooms and the baths. To the left is the living room. And if we go all the way to the right, we have a back door, laundry, and the HVAC. So what I'm going to do is just walk straight in, and then a little to the left, and we'll get a look at the living room. This is a nice big room. We have the current star of our little video waving, wave back. And it's a big living room. It's probably 17 feet long, or maybe a little more, and probably 10.5 feet wide, something like that. It's a decorated fireplace. You see beautiful hardwood floors throughout. If we go to the windows, we're looking east out into the courtyard. It's a very pretty view. And again, we have this nice decorative fireplace with a nice mantle. Just a very pretty living room. So if we swing past our star, we look back towards the kitchen. I'm going to walk back towards the kitchen, really towards the back door first, so I can show you the in-unit laundry. And we do have central heat and central air. So there's the HVAC system, AC system rather. And then what's nice about both of these is that they're very new. So that's terrific. And then from the laundry, we can look into the kitchen. This very sophisticated kitchen. You have this beautiful breakfast bar here with granite countertops. In the front, there's some cabinets, which is really nice. I'll just open one real quick. So the storage is actually very good. And it makes a beautiful breakfast bar. Lots of surface area here, and it's all granite. And you can see full-size stove, more cabinets around the microwave. These windows are facing west, so you get a lot of afternoon light. Beautiful dishwasher, more cabinets underneath, more cabinets on top, and outlets throughout. So you can really use this in a lot of different ways. Again, there's a look at the granite and the outlets. You even have a coaxial cable if you wanted to bring a computer up here and work from the breakfast bar. Underneath, we have drawers, which are super convenient. We have quite a few of them. We have a couple over there and one over there. And the thing about the underneath cabinets is they're quite a bit deeper. So you can put small appliances, pots and pans, a lot of different things under there, which is really super convenient. And you have a lot of these deep storage cabinets, which is great. So the above cabinets are bigger than most. I think they're 3-foot cabinets, and most are 2 feet. And if I swing up, you can see I've got 3 shelves. The shelves are probably about 11 or 12 inches deep, and that's very standard. You do have a corner cabinet, however, and the corner cabinets are a little deeper and work very well for your dishes and that kind of thing. So we have a lot of the upper cabinets, which is terrific storage, and a lot of the lower cabinets with drawers, which is also very nice. So it's like I said, it's a very sophisticated kitchen. The dishwasher is stainless steel inside and out. That's a little better insulation, so it means it'll be a little more quiet. It's also very pretty to look at. Whoops, daisy. Twin stainless steel sink. Water pressure is terrific. We do have a hose attachment here. You can hit the spray button. There's also a soap dispenser. And again, you have a twin stainless steel sink. Looking out the windows, you're facing west. There's a parking lot. And then the first street after the parking lot is Hinman, which is really nice. Again, we have these big cabinets. And we've got a couple more of them. And then next to the big cabinets in the microwave would be a more standard size, like a 2-foot size, a little bit less, probably 18 inches. And then another big cabinet. Again, outlets almost everywhere. Full-size stove. Whoops-a-daisy. There we go. Full-size stove. Inside and out. This is obviously been in use, but it's still very clean, very pretty. The microwave is the same way. We open that. Beautiful inside, ready to be used. And then you have this huge fridge. The fridge is probably about 5 feet 9 inches. Freezer on the left side, which is very modern. And on the right side, we have the fridge, whoops-a-daisy, and with a cold cut drawer, crisper drawers, and shelves to the right, and a butter dish on top. The toaster is the tenant's, and I'm just going to sort of back out because it's really, again, it's a lot to take in. But it is a very pretty kitchen, very modern. So, pretty kitchen, beautiful breakfast bar, in-unit laundry, very dramatic living room, and we head back to the bathrooms and the bedroom. Before we get there, there's a closet. So there's good closet space, good storage in this apartment. It's probably about 4 feet across by about 2 feet deep. Maybe a little less than 4 feet. And a second closet, which is more like a linen closet with shelves. This is quite deep. This is a couple of 2.5 to 3 feet deep by about 1.5 feet, maybe 15 to 18 inches across. If I turn to the left from the closets, we have our first bath. We have beautiful granite sink area. And we have this huge mirror that I'm going to try to stay out of. So first I'll show you the water pressure, which is dynamic. It drains beautifully underneath. It's dry and able to be used as storage. And I don't think I'm going to be able to stay out of this video, but we have this beautiful big mirror with lighting directly over it, medicine cabinet next to it. And then what's really nice is you have this vent cut into the ceiling, which really helps keep the bath clean. You also have lights cut into the ceiling, which is really nice. Beautiful tile around the shower. The shower head's got to be 6 feet 8 inches, which you really got to be a giant to have a problem with that. You can see the tub is gorgeous. And I'm just going to turn on the water. And I'll show you that it's all the way to the hot. It's pouring out. So the water pressure is really good. I don't want to show you the shower because I don't want to get the bathroom wet. Tank toilet, which is nice. Again, beautiful sink area, nice big sink area. Very nice. Oops, there I am. Very nice bath. And then we go back to the hallway. And if we go to our right, we have the smaller bedroom. Smaller bedroom has 2 exposures. And I'm going to walk in. The first one is north. Oh no, first one is west. This is a west exposure. That's Hinman. And this is a south exposure. And from the windows, we turn around and we see a couple of good-sized closets and the bedroom door. So this room is the smaller of the 2. This is probably about 9.5 feet from me to the closet area and maybe 10.5 feet across. Big enough for a queen, certainly for a full, but probably a little tight for a king-size bed. Big closet. I think this closet goes all the way through, and it does. So it's at least 8 feet long by maybe 22, 24 inches. Hanging bars on the top, hanging bars on the bottom. And so it's a shelf here, and then you can put your hangers on that there. And both of them are the same. Light fixture in the closet, so it's a terrific closet. And a great second bedroom with 2 exposures. Again, west and south. Beautiful hardwood floors. And we come across, we see what most people would consider the master bedroom. This is bigger. This could fit a king-size bed for sure. It has a southern exposure. As we go to the window, the southern exposure gets enormous light, but it doesn't have like a beautiful view or anything. The second bath is here. Might as well get the picture of me out of the way right away. Nice lighting, same kind of granite sink area. Same vent in the ceiling, a little bit more storage. Water pressure, I'm sure, is very good. That's just the hot water. Drains beautifully. Nice and dry underneath. I've got to say, this tenant really keeps a model apartment. Super clean. We have a couple of drawers, tank toilet, and this is a shower. So the shower head here is probably about 6'4". We have all kinds of lighting in here. Wow, so there's the lighting over the shower, and you can hear the fan that will really help keep it clean. I'm not going to do the water here because there's just no way for me to do that without getting wet, but you can see it's beautiful tile. The water pressure is really good in the bathroom, so there's no way the shower would be bad. And again, it's just a very pretty bathroom with ceramic tile on the floor and a tank toilet. Lots of lighting. We turn around from the bath and we get a slightly different view of the bedroom, which is a big bedroom. There's lots of outlets in both bedrooms, and that's true here as well. And then this bedroom has a huge walk-in closet as well. So this is practically big enough to be an au pair's room. Anyway, it's a beautiful master suite with a bedroom walk-in closet, lots of space. It's across from the second bedroom, which is also super nice. You can see there's a lot of room for furniture, beds. You could easily have a bed and a workstation in here. We come back down the hall, past the first bathroom. Take our last look at the laundry, the beautiful kitchen, the living room, which is really a very big room. It goes all the way back. And that brings us back to the front door. Thanks for watching.